Whew! Hey guys, the theme this week is better late than never. I can't find the camera today. Where the heck is it? I am one of these days. There you are. Oh, one of these days I'll get it together. So, I did not get to do the YouTube Live last week because driving to Charlotte for Thanksgiving took a little longer than I anticipated. I don't know how I went there. I am one of those people that is constantly just going, you know, I'll go whichever way the GPS tells me, no big deal. But I went up a highway where I do not... What am I looking at? This is so weird today. Sorry. Where's the camera? So I went away that I don't normally go, and I couldn't tell you what it was, but I passed a really cool alpaca farm, so that was nice. So what have I been working on this week? A lot of things that I can't show you yet, which is a shame, but is what it is. And this. Oh, hey Ken, how are you? Now let's see if I can find the camera. Holy Pete, I'm having a day. Alright, so this is the skull blanket. It is not my pattern. I purchased it on Ravelry. It is literally called Skull Blanket. And I am making this in Uptown DK from Universal Yarns. All the skulls in the blanket are going to be the bone color, because why not? And then I have scraps of different colors. It's for my nephew. He really liked the multi-red. I have some with black backgrounds and some with gray backgrounds, and I'll probably pick up a solid red, but I definitely want to get more of this multi because I really liked how it came out. But it's a pretty clever pattern of you start, the chains are here where the eye holes are, and then you sort of build out from there, and then granny square it off. So the squares, about 5.5 inch, well, rectangles, about 5.5 inches by 8 inches. So I'll have a lot of these to do. But since it was I was at my nephew's house for the weekend. My niece and nephew had me for Thanksgiving, and so I decided to work on his project. God knows I can't do anything without stitching, but I did take a day in which I was not doing work-related stitching, so that was kind of fun. Between all the guests, we had 3 dogs there running around, so I really enjoy dogs. I wish I had one, but there's too much travel going on right now, so I don't. But I really thought it was kind of cool to have all the puppies to play with. So I took this to knitting yesterday, and somebody saw it and they went, "Oh, that's really cool, you know, where'd you get it, blah blah blah," and I explained that I bought the pattern. It was for my nephew, and one of them said, "Oh, that's really nice, you're making something for your nephew. How old is he?" I was like, 45. So it's what he wants, you know. I'm not going to get too crazy about that, so I've been working on that all week. Now of course it's going to have to go back in the box for a little while I do work. So the other thing that's going on is I have a new craft video up. It is for a crafty, I'm sorry, that fuzz is driving me crazy. It was a blogger challenge. It was a group of people that I knew online, and it was a dollar store challenge. So the idea was that you would get as much stuff as you could for the project that you would get it at the dollar store. So I got the ubiquitous flat back stones. I swear to God, every dollar store craft challenge is somebody gluing these things onto a bottle and calling it a vase. And it's very clever, but it's been done. But I couldn't not use them. And I got some clothespins. I took them all apart so I could paint them without getting the springs all gross. I got the ornament hooks there. I used chalk paint from Folk Art, which is a plaid company. I do occasionally work with plaid, but this is not a paid video. I just used it because I had it. And I did it in red and white and green. And the idea is that you hang this onto a ribbon, and I will link to the video and you can see the whole video, but the piece, you know, it's 40-something inches wide. It was way too big for me to have on the live video. If you check out the whole video, so you have like a long garlandy kind of ribbon. You hang all the clothespins onto the ribbon, you close them up so they don't fall off, and then you put a number between 1 and 24 or 25, depending on what floats your boat for your advent calendar. Some people like Christmas Day and some don't. So, your call. But you can fill the envelopes up with a piece of candy or a gift card or a check or some coins or a dollar bill or a note to, you know, I promise to take you for ice cream if it's for a kid, or I promise to go to the movie, you know, stuff like that. But you fill up the little envelopes with just a little small thing, and then you clip them to the clothespin, which is hanging on the garland. And then every day, whoever in your family is in charge of opening the advent calendar can find the correct date, unclip it, take the envelope out, and see what's going on. And it really was inexpensive. The only things that I had to use from stock were, I bought the three bottles of paint, and I only used one sheet of stickers. So I think I spent $5 or $6 on the stickers, but I have tons of them left over. I got numbers and letters, so I'll be able to use those again. And you know, hot glue, or E6000. I like the E6000, but I used hot glue in the video just because it was faster. It sets faster. So I worked on that all week and put that up last week. But the other thing, this is the first time I've used, it's called InLinks, and so all of us that participated in the challenge, when you scroll down to the bottom of the blog post, it has a link where you can see the other people who participated in the challenge. So you can see what other people did in addition to what I did. So I thought that was kind of cool, and it was kind of fun, and oh my gosh, my hands hurt. Yarn is soft. The only thing that was a little bit difficult, again, I took the clothespins apart so I could paint them without getting paint on the springs. Putting those springs back on was a little fiddly. So I've spent the morning trying to get chalk paint flecks off my fingers. But for those of you who are curious, it is soap and water cleanup, man. It came off my hands like nothing, flat, which was wonderful because one of the colors was red. So, you know, my hands, I looked like I had been in a massacre of some sort. It did clean right up with soap and water. It peeled right off my skin, but oh my gosh, it stuck to my manicure, which I do not enjoy because I have yarn videos yet to make. So, gosh, that's what's going on here. Nothing too exciting. It's cold in North Carolina, which none of us are happy about. And by cold, I mean it's 45 Fahrenheit. You know, it's not like, I had a conference call with a client in Chicago today where it's, you know, she's got a foot of snow and the airport was closed Sunday, and 1,200 flights got shifted off somewhere else. And so I don't really get to complain, but will because I'm cold. So that's it. I made a fabulous shawl over the weekend that I can't show you, in a wonderful yarn that I can't show you. And I'm going back to work on a big project that is now due in February. Hallelujah. Thank you to nice people who were kind about extending my deadlines. And I'm working on another video project. So that's what's going on here. It's all about the video. So I have to go to the store and get some rubbing alcohol and get the last couple. Let's see. Got like, see those little flecks, man? That's the bitter end of it that I can't quite get off. But according to my good friends on Facebook, and they wouldn't lie to me, they said to try some rubbing alcohol to get those last little flecks off. Because of course it's my thumbnail, right? And when I do the knitting videos and the crochet videos, what's front and center? My right thumbnail. So that's what I'm off to do. I have to find a winter coat because I don't have one here. Wrap myself up in some sweatshirts, go buy some rubbing alcohol, and see if I can save my nails. So thanks so much for stopping by. Please subscribe to the channel. Pretty please. Here at Hooked for Life with Mary Beth Temple. Check us out on Facebook, on Pinterest, on Instagram, wherever you're hanging out in social media. I'm there too, showing craft projects, yarn things, and beach photos. So thanks so much. I'll see you guys again real soon. Bye-bye.